insecure. So I hung out with my most favorite person, the person I love the most, me. Before I get started, just want to remind y'all, because we're talking about lovers and all that stuff, Linguistic Lips every Monday, 7 p.m. Our next episode, February 17th, it will be with my 2 ex-husbands. So get ready for some intriguing conversations, sitting in with both of my ex-husbands while they talk about our relationship now after divorce. So intriguing conversations. We got a lot of different episodes coming up every Monday. I want you guys to check in and follow the conversation. Our past episode this past week, we did the throuple conversation about polyamorous relationship, an actual live polyamorous relationship, and, you know, asking questions about how did they get here and how they made the decision and things like that. So check out the past episodes. We also have Man as the Leader. We have just different conversations about love, sex, relationships, and we're trying to bridge the gap between the black man and the black woman so we can get to a point of understanding and loving each other again. So that's basically what my podcast is about. So I want you guys to check in. So of course I'm going to talk about that on Valentine's Day. I really don't ever celebrate Valentine's Day because I always make sure I'm by myself for some reason. But if you celebrate and you have your significant other, I hope you guys are, you know, showing each other appreciation and love throughout the year and not just on this day. And if you're not somebody that's big on it, you know, y'all should have these conversations before you get serious in a relationship, like about holidays and how do you guys celebrate and how you want to be celebrated, because it will alleviate a lot of stress in the long run. So if your partner, if your woman says, I'm not big on Valentine's Day, we don't really have to do anything, we can just spend time together, you don't have to buy me anything, cool. I mean, you can still get her something here and there, but don't make her feel bad. If you really want to do something, tell her, hey, look, I want to celebrate you. Like, how can we compromise on this? So I think that's the biggest thing. And that goes for Christmas and everything else. Are we going to buy gifts? Are we going to put our money together, take a trip together? What are we going to do? So the biggest thing in relationships is you got to learn your partner. You got to communicate. This whole, you going to figure it out once we decided to walk this long road together. This is why a lot of relationships end in divorce, because y'all don't take the time up front to talk about these things that you think don't even matter, or you make the assumption that they're going to agree with what I agree with. Like they're going to be down for this. So make a list of things that's important to you and say, hey, look, before I get into this relationship, before we talk next steps, let's talk about these things. Let's sit down and see if we match on these things. And if we don't match on it, is there a compromise for us so we can make this relationship work? So